Hello, dear listeners. In this session, I asked the keepers of the Akashic records how to recognize whether a planetary frequency window is active when Earth's vibrational field has risen sufficiently to support accelerated evolution, including rare phenomena such as rainbow body, but also more common shifts in consciousness. Here's the transmission from the keepers. What does an active frequency window feel like? A window is not a single event. It is a sustained period of heightened frequency, lasting months to decades. Its activation can be recognized through personal, collective, and environmental signs. Personal signs. These are experienced by sensitive individuals, especially light workers, intensified dreams, more vivid, memorable, and often prophetic or symbolic. The veil between waking and dreaming thins. Sudden emotional releases. Unexplained waves of grief, joy, or anger that surface and dissolve quickly. This is the planetary field loosening old energetic blockages. Physical symptoms, ringing in the ears and the pressure in the head, fatigue, sleep pattern changes, body aches without medical cause. These are signs of frequency adaptation, not illness. Heightened intuition, knowing things before they happen, stronger gut feelings, increased synchronicities, for example, thinking of someone and they call. Time distortion, days feeling longer or shorter, a sense that time is accelerating or compressing. Increased sensitivity to light, sound, and crowds. Your energy field is more expanded and therefore more easily disturbed by harsh stimuli. Spontaneous memories or past life flashes. The thinning veil allows subconscious material to rise. These signs alone do not prove a window is active, but if many people experience them simultaneously, it is a strong indicator. Collective signs, interpersonal and societal global wave of awakening, a sudden rise in interest in spirituality, meditation, yoga, sacred geometry, and alternative health. News and social media reflect this shift. Breakdown of old structures. Governments, financial systems, religions, and other institutions experience rapid upheaval. This is not random. It is the frequency window exposing what is no longer coherent. Increased polarization. As light intensifies, shadow also surfaces. People may become more extreme in their views. Conflict is not a sign of failure, it is a sign of purification. Mass synchronistic events. Many people report the same dream, the same idea, or the same coincidence. Collective consciousness becomes more unified. Outpouring of compassion and service. Alongside chaos, there are waves of volunteering, mutual aid, and spontaneous kindness. This is the higher frequency manifesting as love in action. Environmental and planetary signs, solar activity, increased sunspots, solar flares, coronal mass ejections. These are physical manifestations of the sun's higher frequency output, which drives planetary windows. Geomagnetic field fluctuations. Earth's magnetic field becomes more dynamic with more frequent storms. You can monitor this through scientific websites, KP index, etc. Climate and weather extremes, not only due to human activity, but also because the planet is releasing energetic pressure. Unusual weather patterns often accompany windows, animal and plant behavior. Migrations change, flowering happens early, animals act strangely. Nature is highly sensitive to frequency shifts. Schumann resonance spikes, the Earth's heartbeat, 7.83 Hz baseline, has been rising and spiking in recent years. While not all spikes are meaningful, sustained changes indicate an active window. Scientific correlates. If you wish to use instruments and data, solar flux. When the 10.7 centimeters radio flux is high, for example above 150 Sano, the sun is more active. Aurora visibility. If auroras are seen at lower latitudes than usual, the solar wind is strong. Radiation belt fluctuations. Changes in the Van Allen belts correlate with solar and galactic input. Cosmic ray counts. Decreased cosmic rays can mean the sun's magnetic field is stronger, shielding Earth differently. You do not need to become a scientist, but these are confirmatory for those who like data. A practical discernment protocol. To determine if a window is active for you personally, ask, do I feel the personal signs listed above more intensely than, say, 6 months ago? Not all signs need be present. Do I notice the collective signs in my community or in global news? Increased chaos mixed with increased awakening. Has the sun been active lately? Check space weather websites for recent flares and geomagnetic storms. Do my intuitive readings or meditations indicate a gateway or acceleration phase? Trust your inner guidance. If the answer to 3 or more is yes, you are likely in an active window. Duration and intensity windows are not uniform. They have onset, gradually building over months, then a sharp increase, often triggered by a large solar event or galactic alignment. Peak, a period of maximum intensity, lasting weeks to a few years. Decline, gradual return to baseline, though the baseline may be higher than before the window. The current window, approx. 1,982,030 plus, is in its peak phase 2020-2027. This is why so many lightworkers feel intense pressure and acceleration. Recognizing a window helps you. Work with the energy rather than resist it. Be patient with physical symptoms knowing they are not illness. Avoid fear when seeing chaos in the world. Deepen your spiritual practice when the conditions are most supportive. End of transmission. Some closing words. We have elaborated personal signs, dreams, emotions, physical symptoms, intuition, time distortion, collective signs, awakening wave, breakdown of old structures, polarization, synchronicities, compassion, environmental signs, solar activity, geomagnetic storms, weather, animal behavior, human resonance, and a simple 4-step discernment protocol. Thank you for listening.